Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Tomorrowman Podcast. I'm Andrew Roscoe. And this is Mike right here.
Hey.
And this is Juan.
What's up, guys?
We were just talking right now about his culinary school that he just attended. What's the name of it?
It's called ICE. It's
Oh, the migrants.
right? No, not the migrant workers. No, it's the Institute of Culinary Education.
Oh, okay. So don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I've had a couple people tell me, it's like, you go to school for ICE? I'm like, no,
Oh,
not that
it's
one.
like,
not that
damn, you're
one.
training to be a fucking machine.
For real. So I'm like, no,
Dude.
not that type of machine. A cooking machine.
Yeah, definitely.
No, but we're talking earlier outside, and you were saying how invigorating it is, or it has been since you've been there, right?
Yeah,
I
definitely. It's just great, like, going back. Like, I mean, you guys known me. I've cooked for a while.
Forever, as far as
Yeah.
I've known
Yeah.
you. I mean,
And just like going to school and like trying to take my kitchen skills to the next level is just awesome. Like, I'm learning so much other things, like stuff that I did know, but on top of that, things I didn't know, and it's just making me better. And I can see it, I can feel it too. Like, it's funny. New feeling.
when you're seeing like certain dishes presented, and they have like whatever type of dressing or vinaigrette, the droppings that they put around,
Yeah, the sauce or
the
something.
sauces, that they put around. What's the whole deal with that? Like, as far as like how to present that properly? Like, do you do circles? Do you try to go for like certain? Are you allowed to do like angles?
Well, yeah, for now we're just like doing kind of basic with that. There's a couple of us playing with the sauce, and depending how like consistent your sauce is, like whether it'll hold if you try and do the shape or run, like it depends like what kind of sauce you're gonna make too. But I haven't really gotten crazy with like the sauces that he's plating, but we'll usually just throw a little bit of sauce on the to start with on the plate.
Yeah.
Then we'll put everything on top of it, because you want like the main protein to be the dish, like the main star of the dish. You don't want to like smother it in gravy and then it's just gonna be something with gravy. You want to see the actual meat.
Yeah.
Like, if you notice with the hanger steak I did, it was nice and red with the brown on the outside, but
Yeah.
the sauce was on the bottom,
Hell yeah.
because you want that hanger steak to be
That's that's what a Thai restaurant that I went to did. They put like the sauce at the bottom, then the rice, and then they have the sauce where you can put like on the rice too. So when you get to the bottom of it, it's just like fucking amazing. So I seen that. I guess it all just depends on the dish. Some you get like a big old thing of chile on the side, or it's just like eating wings, whatever. You have sauces. But yeah, you're cooking like some crazy meals that are beyond like what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's great. I never thought I would be able to pull off something like that, but I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And like, hopefully by next week we're gonna be doing seafood, and I'm gonna be doing some lobster, guys. So,
You can do some king
All right.
lobster.
so it's gonna be fucking dope. I can't
Dude.
wait for that.
What's the hardest dish that you've had to make so far?
So far,
Yeah, like what's the most difficult one?
I can't say that I've had a difficult one.
Really? It all comes pretty easy to you?
I mean, there's things where we do mess up, but I bounce back and I'm able to like
Bounce
pull it
back,
off,
bounce
but-
back.
I don't think so. Like, even when we did our finals and we had to cook, like we had to cut up a whole chicken, present a chicken breast, pan roasted with the pan sauce, haricot vert, which is just the fancy word for green beans, or a type of green beans.
Haricot vert, hey?
Yeah. And a pomme spray, which is a fancy word for the mashed potatoes, but it's a fancy mashed potato.
Palms
Why?
puree.
Yeah.
I like it.
Why
And
is
it's
it?
like
What makes it fancier though?
Well, just because of the way the potatoes cooked in a way, and like the ingredients you put in there, and like the process of making it.
Love?
That's another thing too.
Palms puree.
But yeah, like it's also the French word for it too.
Back up a little bit. Back up, fool. Back up. You go pop. It's just popping in my ear and shit.
Oh, it doesn't have a.
Not a cap, no. But I'm about to cap you right now.
You
don't
can cap
back up.
no. You can cap no. You ain't got nothing to cap you
No,
with.
but for like that final, I had to do that, and like I wasn't stressed out or scared. I was just like, okay, I already know what I have to do. I have to do this first. Like for the potato, it takes a while for it to boil, so I put that first, and then once that's going, I would also get another boiling water with salt to get my haricot vert going. to toss them in and like blanch them, take them off and shock them, put them in like ice water, and then take them out, dry them, and just season them and have them ready. Like I don't even have to fuck with that. Like that takes like once the water's boiling, that takes like 2 minutes, maybe 3. Then you're done. You shock them, take them out, dry them. You have that while your potatoes are still boiling. And then from there, I would go with my chicken, cook that up. Also make a pan sauce with that.
Is there a certain order that you have to do things?
Well, not really. You could do it in your own order, but the point is you want to do everything synchronized so that everything comes out hot at the end.
Yeah.
It's the goal, right?
And that's the thing. Like, that's one thing they gave me a good compliment on when I did that. They're like, and they made a joke out of it. They're like, "Oh, why is it so hot? Like, why you have it plate like this?" But they know it's good the way I plate it. Mm-hmm. And they gave me such good compliments. I'm like, hell yeah, my food was hot, the plate was hot, sauce and potatoes were on point with salt, good consistency, good crust on the chicken.
Just go on chopped already.
Like,
yeah.
I'll go when they film it too. I'm like, I'm there for what?
How many servings did you have to make?
Just one.
Oh, okay.
Just one plate, but like that's pretty much what we learned in the second module of the class. Because I guess in the first class we had 2 modules, but with the same chef, and then now we're on module 3.
And what is that?
That's like more in depth into cooking. Because like I said, like the first 2 classes were like the foundation, like building the basics, and then building off of that. And then we moved on to proteins, which is chicken and lamb. Now in this class, we're moving on to veal and beef. And it's a little bit more advanced. We're starting to do different types of rice, different types of potatoes as well.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's a little bit more faster paced, and we get less demos, like where they show us how to do something. We pretty much have to do it already because like, oh, you guys already know how to do that kind of sauce. So it's just using different ingredients. Go.
How long are you going to be there for?
Well, I've already done a month, and it's like 6 months of classes and then 3 months of externship hours. And then after that, I can graduate. So hopefully by May or June of 2019.
2019 is the year.
Yeah.
That's the
Gotta
year.
be, man. It's been a rough year, man.
The year with no fear.
Yeah, year with no fear.
Yeah, and you guys voted today?
Yeah.
All right, look at that. He's right on his cap.
I have it in my booklet.
Mine's on the cajon, I think, right there.
Put mine on my ass.
Like at 7 in the morning, I woke up, man.
Really?
My dad woke me up. We all went. But yeah, good thing,
Yeah, usually
do your duty.
Usually they have voting polls. My job, but this year they didn't. And I took my mailed in ballot to turn it in, and nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Yeah, they didn't do it that year at my job. So I was just like, so I had to go down the street. I found the place down the street at a school. I was like, I'll go there.
Right there, right?
No, what about my job?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Because usually it tells you like you have to go to a certain spot, huh?
Yeah, and the person was asking me like, where do you live? And I'm like, oh no, I'm here to just drop off my mail-in ballot.
Don't worry about it.
They're like, oh, okay. Sticker.
That's cool, man.
Skirt.
Yeah, Dukakis, think he's going to make it.
Dukakis.
That's what I voted for.
Dukakis.
No. Ross Perot. Anybody?
No.
What are you getting into tonight?
Just going home, doing my reading.
You work tomorrow?
That's the reason why I got the raise and the promotion, because somebody ended up quitting, and they used to run the kitchen there, so then they gave it to me.
Woo!
I mean, I just say like, oh, I got it out of technicality, but they could have gotten somebody else.
Hey, man, the belt goes down to you. You got the belt now.
I mean, what'd you think of his cooking? The guy that was above you?
It was a lady.
Oh, it was a lady. Her cooking. I'm sorry.
It was all right. It was good. It was just more like for that person, it was more like I guess a pay or salary type of thing. They didn't get the salary they wanted, so
she was done.
Yeah,
like she just quit cooking forever.
Well, she moved on to a different place.
Oh, okay.
Bigger and better things for her, and I was like, all right, cool. Do you whatever gets you to the top, hey, or gets you more.
There you go.
Be happy.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, don't worry about this place. Like, you found your other place. You're doing you. Like, do it.
All right, I'm gonna take that title now. Take the pay. Take everything else it comes with.
For reals. So like now I've been working 6 days instead of just
really?
5. Yeah.
Is that is it salary based?
No, I get paid hourly.
Oh, okay, so you're just making overtime, right? Or you just boom.
Yeah, but they're trying to hire somebody fast, and I just laugh. And then they gave me an ad to put up at my school.
You laugh. You're like, you can't hire anybody else.
Like they gave me this ad, like, oh, looking for a cook, but it was so like badly put together.
Why? What did it say?
It just didn't have that much like anything on it. It just says like cook needed, needs to speak English, requirements like food handler's card, work experience, and that was it. And I was just like, really? And then I went home and like I did research. I looked up different applications for cooks and stuff and like retirement homes. And then I just got ideas from that. And I was like, oh, that's good. That's something I would want to see. And like, you know, if I was looking for a job, so that way they at least understand what the job comes with. It's just not coming in the
where
cook.
where you're working at.
Yeah, it's just not, oh, you're going to cook and that's it. No, you're going to cook. You have to clean. You have to organize the stuff. You know, you have to like do some like dishwasher work. Everything. Like you may be needed to do other stuff here or there. Like you have to properly know how to cook things, portion things out. So that way they know it's just like, oh, it's just not coming in cooking at your house. Like, no, like
everything.
I want somebody that knows how to cook.
Food ordering too.
Yeah, especially if he's gonna be part of the big team, right?
Yeah. Right now there's only 2 of us and
just holding down the kitchen.
Yeah. Holding it down.
Get that for.
Did you guys see that new Halloween movie?
No, I did not. Did you?
No, but Overlord comes out soon, and I want to see Overlord.
I only saw about fucking 15 minutes of it, and then me and Alyssa had to break out because there was like some people behind us just fucking talking up, fucking storm, and would not shut the fuck up. She turned around, I was like, "Can you shut the fuck up?" They got a little quiet, but then they started up again, and then yeah, we just got out of there, got my fucking money back.
Hey, you got the money back then.
Saw Bohemian. You guys saw Bohemian?
No, I want to see it.
I want to see that too, dude.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's real good. You guys are going to love it.
I'll probably check it out. I heard it's pretty good. I heard mixed things, but I'm sure it's great.
Hey, man, I want to see that shit. I didn't know anything but his music. So, I mean, it's good to see some stuff in there that I never got to see portrayed. So, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's just like any like kind of movies on like what Jimi Hendrix. They got movies on like
Doors.
Yeah, you know. Just someone see that shit.
Ray Charles.
Even like
that was a good one, man.
Punk bands.
Ray was good.
The punk band eras too, like Minor Threat, Adolescence, Dead Kennedys, all that shit.
They made movies about them.
Well, not necessarily like big like blockbusters, but you know they have like small documentaries and a small scene coming up and things like that. Yeah. I like seeing that shit, you know.
There's actually this pretty cool documentary that's coming out next year. It's called the Big Ska 90s or 90s Ska.
That's dope.
Yeah, and like they had a Kickstarter account.
Oh, okay.
And I donated to that so I can get like the DVD and everything, and I get updates. And it seems like it's gonna be a good one. It's like a documentary about just 90s ska and how it got big.
That's dope.
That'd be chill, man. I'd watch that for sure.
I still want. Well, I think the one Jonah Hill made about skateboarding growing up. I want to see that because it'll probably just as people who said they seen it said it was really good if you grew up skateboarding. And I grew up skateboarding.
When did it come out?
I think it came out I think it comes out in November. So
no, it's already out. When I went to go see Bohemian,
okay,
it's right there on that theater. And
what's it called?
It's called Mid-90s.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I saw that.
Dude, it's just about a kid growing up, just skateboarding, just doing dumb shit, and just growing up in the 90s.
I know.
That's us, bro.
Now, weren't we like in the 2000s?
We're a little bit,
We're like in the 2000s,
because 98, 2001, yeah, kind of. But it was like
when we were in middle school, it was like 98, 99, 2000, around that time.
I want to say like.
Because by the time we got to high school, it was 2001. Like 9th grade, it was already 2001.
Oh. 2000, 99, 98, you know, that was...
And we're in 6th grade when it went to 2000, and then we moved on to 7th grade.
The Chronic.
Yeah. I remember that a lot when I was in 7th grade, that summer. Ding, ding,
people
ding,
still
ding,
bump that. That's a
ding,
classic,
ding,
man.
Dude, that
like
album was everywhere, man. Everywhere.
Everywhere. Everybody was playing it. Explosive.
West Coast shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a fucking dirty ass song, man.
Hell yeah. Just don't play that shit at work. Bumping
know.
it too.
Dude, there was a bunch of songs that came out that just kind of got through, like when Lil Jon was like skeet 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 skeet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the fucking Juvenile, Big Cash Money Millionaire.
What did Dave Chappelle say? What have we done?
Two Live Crew, they're the ones who started it.
Yeah.
They're just so provocative with their shit. It was great though. I heard it. The jams were dope too. I was like, fuck, man, I want to just fucking get booty on me doing that.
Dude, that's a cool ass jacket, man. What is that? Like a Cortez on your fucking?
Yeah,
thing?
it's a button or it's
It's a
pin.
button. I thought it was like the brand. I was like,
No,
you got a
dude,
shoe.
it's a pin. So I bought this at the Scam and Jam. I was invited. So
The scamming jam.
the Scam and Jam. It's
Were you
cool.
scamming on some chicks? Or
Nah, I wasn't
what? At the
actually.
scamming jam.
I was just kind of like in the back, just hanging out by myself.
You were just jamming. You were just jamming, not scamming.
Oh no. It was a cool time. I was invited, and I was backstage hanging out with them only because I was with someone. But it was cool. It's just playing events. They throw like these little parties almost, and it's just that old school shit, kind of 80s dance music, freestyle.
Oh, that's cool. I like when they play a lot of the old stuff. Like the new stuff's,
Yeah.
it's okay, but I mean, when they start playing all the old jams, I'm like, hell yeah, everybody, let's start dancing.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is about. Playing music, you just kind of like, especially if you're a DJ. I mean, if you're a DJ, you got to look at the crowd, kind of measure it, see if they're into what you're playing, and then change on the spot, or at least be able to kind of read the crowd if they like hip hop, pop music, dance music, whatever, the millions of genres that exist amongst us today. Everything has a genre.
I really wish I saw Sparta this year, man.
Sparta?
They played this year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, back in May, right?
Something like that. Yeah, I think Angel saw them.
No, he did.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Like I was hearing the albums the other day. I was like, shit, so good, bro. At least the first two I really like a
It
lot.
was cool. I mean, I remember we went to go see him in LATV Live.
Yeah.
And then we went with Jacob, you, me. Who else?
George, maybe?
I don't know. I don't know if he went. But I know it was a group of us that went.
I don't have a good memory as far as like who was actually there, but I do remember going there.
Yeah, but I know you and Jake were there for sure. And I was the one that drove. I drove there when I had my red car.
Holy shit, man. I almost forgot about that.
That was a good show. It was a little intimate. I remember they even asked the question, but we didn't get picked, but somebody that was with us got picked. And you guys told them to ask a question, something about a song that he wrote.
Yeah.
Like, would he play it again, like, with his group? Because it was with At the Drive-In or something. I forgot the name of that song you guys brought up, but it was funny. Like, he said after, he's like, wow, that's a pretty good question. Like, that was a good one.
I asked that?
No, you didn't ask it, but like the person that we went with, somebody else that went there, they got picked to ask the question, and you and Jacob were like, ask him this question. Because I guess you guys had the same question about a certain song that I guess Jim wrote for At the Drive-In.
Yeah, he sung one, I think, on In Casino Out. And I was like,
I think it's that one. Yeah, I think it's that one. Now that you're saying it, it's like I remember you guys talking about it when we were there. It's such a long time ago. I don't even know how I remember.
Me neither. Like when you bring it up, I feel like I remember that, but I don't know. I can't remember. I just remember little things, man.
Yeah, we were there though.
It seems like a lifetime ago. LATV Live. Where was that at?
Like it was on the exit off Santa Monica Freeway on Olympic.
Yeah.
Like behind the Best Buy.
Yeah, I went to quite a few of their shows. Mars Volta too at the time. Went to a bunch. I think the first time I seen him was like at San Diego Convention Center, I think. And they opened up for A Perfect Circle.
Oh, I think I remember you guys going to that show. You guys talked about it. I think it was at Long Beach, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I remember I wanted to go, but I was like, I didn't get a ticket.
Yeah, that shit was
But you guys told me it was awesome.
Oh, yeah. I think that was my first time experiencing at the Mars Volta.
Oh, yeah, they were awesome. I remember I went to see them with my sister and Angel at the Wiltern. Like right fresh when they came out of that album. Which one? That has the freaking...
with the Delouse in the
Comatorium? That one.
Yeah.
when they fresh came out with that album. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's a good show.
Yeah, I seen them at the Greek, the Echoplex, New Year's.
San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco.
Wow.
We drove up there for that one. That was fun.
It was cold.
Yeah, that was cold.
It was cold. That's
in the
what
streets,
I remember.
dude. We were so fucking young and poor. We couldn't fucking afford no hotel room and shit.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
No, because that day they played the Echoplex. The next day they played it, or
No,
2
no.
days.
It was like 2 days. They had a day to drive up.
Yeah.
And so we basically drove up there that day too, where they were going.
And then that's when we went to like Macy's and everything.
And we were right in the front during that show.
Yeah, we
But
were.
then it got so fucking like, the barricade got so fucking. I was getting squished and shit. So I got the fuck out. But
like probably after their set, they did like a lot. They played a lot.
I mean, they didn't have Theodore then. They had Thomas Pridgeon.
They had Pridgeon.
Yeah, he's a great drummer, but
Amazing.
John Theodore was just so much better for that band.
For that band specifically.
Yeah. Oh man, what time is it?
It's almost 8:30.
Yeah, I'll probably head up.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Really appreciate it. I want to thank Juan and Mike for being here. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Thanks
for
for
the
my
little
number,
talk.
Juan.
And hope you guys voted today and did your little civil duty. If not, take it into booty. Thank you for listening to Tomorrowman Podcast. I love you. I love you long time. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye.
Bye.